My college roommate's wife begged me to take their kids for the weekend. Then he showed up with police claiming I kidnapped them. The detective asked me to repeat the part about the text messages. I was sitting in my own living room, watching two officers search my house. An 8-year-old girl slept upstairs, completely unaware that her father just accused me of kidnapping her and her little brother. Detective James Reeves, 23 years with the department, kind eyes, but a voice that meant business. My hands were shaking so badly I could barely unlock my phone. Grant stood in my doorway, perfectly composed in his expensive suit, playing the role of devastated father, while his wife Melissa's desperate texts glowed on my screen. Please, Daniel, I'm begging you, just take them for 2 days. He can't know. I need to get somewhere safe first. I'd known Grant since freshman year at State, back when we were both engineering majors, stayed up too late playing video games, eating terrible pizza. We'd been inseparable for 4 years, best man at each other's weddings, the kind of friends who called each other brothers. Then life happened. I moved to Seattle for work. He stayed in Portland. We drifted like everyone does. 10 years passed, nothing but occasional likes on social media posts, until 3 days ago, when Melissa called me sobbing, asking if I remembered her from Grant's wedding, asking if I still lived alone, asking if I could please help her. She had nowhere else to turn. Now Grant was telling the detective I'd been obsessed with his wife for years, that I'd manipulated her during a vulnerable moment, stolen his children, that he'd come home from a business trip, found them gone. Melissa, hysterical, saying I'd threatened her. Every word was a lie, delivered with calm confidence. Someone who'd practiced this story, the same confidence he'd used in college, convince everyone he was the good guy, the dependable one, while quietly sabotaging anyone who got in his way. I'd forgotten that part of him, or maybe I'd never wanted to see it. Detective Reeves studied my phone, scrolling through Melissa's messages. There were dozens of them, increasingly frantic over the past month. I kept glancing at Grant, waiting for him to crack, show some recognition that we'd been friends once, that he knew I would never hurt his family, but he just stood there, this expression of righteous anger, occasionally wiping his eyes, like he was holding back tears. These messages paint a very different picture, the detective said carefully. Grant's jaw tightened slightly, just a flicker. I caught it. She's been manipulated. He probably coached her on what to write. His voice was smooth. Melissa has anxiety issues. She's not stable right now. Our marriage has been under strain. Daniel saw an opportunity. The other officer came downstairs. Younger woman named Officer Kim Vasquez, holding Sophie's overnight bag. Sir, there are children's items throughout the house. Packed bags, toiletries, stuffed animals. This looks planned, not impulsive. Grant had an answer ready. He's been planning this for months. I have emails, phone records showing he's been contacting my wife inappropriately. My stomach dropped. If he'd manufactured evidence, this could go very wrong, very fast. Detective Reeves asked if I had an attorney. I didn't. I was a software engineer who worked from home, went to the gym. The most legally complicated thing I'd done recently was negotiate a car lease. I need to call one, my voice steadier than I felt. And I need to show you something else. Melissa sent me photos, medical records. I saved everything because I knew something like this might happen. I watched Grant's face, looking for any crack in his performance. His expression didn't change, but his hands clenched at his sides, knuckles white. I'd been working on a deadline project, cloud security startup, pulling 70-hour weeks, trying to debug infrastructure code. When Melissa's first message came through, 11:30 at night on a Thursday, the message just said, Daniel, is this still your number? It's Melissa, Grant's wife. I'd almost ignored it, assumed it was spam. Wrong number. But something made me respond. Within 5 minutes, she was calling me, her voice small and scared. Full story is linked below or on my channel.